Hello, my name is Brian Casey. I'm editor-in-chief of AuntMinnie.com, and we're here at the 2019 edition of the International Society for Magnetic Resonance in Medicine in Montreal, Canada. We have with us right now Dr. Elizabeth Morris. She is with Memorial Sloan Kettering Cancer Center in New York City. Dr. Morris, thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
So one of the big issues at this week's meeting has been the issue of diversity and inclusion, and ISMRM has really made a big effort to make all the attendees feel welcome and included. Now, you're chair of ISMRM's Task Force on Equity, Diversity, and Inclusion. Can you tell us a little bit about what the task force is and why the ISMRM decided to form it?
Sure. Well, actually, it goes back a couple of years ago when I was in a committee meeting, and the then chair, Gary Gold, and the incoming chair, Dan Sodikson, thought that it would be a really good idea to start a Women in ISMRM committee, because there was a real consensus that women had been underrepresented in certain areas of the society, particularly the awards that have been given. And so we were tasked with putting together a Women in ISMRM committee. And that is still an ongoing task force that is now headed by Margaret Hall Craggs. And we are really pleased this year with our efforts, because I think we have an historic slate of women, 4 women who received the top honors in ISMRM. And it was a concerted effort of building up the process of submitting recommendation letters and doing all the necessary at least background work in order to get them nominated. Interestingly, it appears men can self-nominate and tend to self-nominate, whereas women do not. So so we were able to confer 3 gold medals on very deserving women, and it wasn't just because they were women, it was just that they had never been nominated previously or recognized. And also our service medal went to a woman as well. I think it's only the 3rd time it's gone to a woman. So it was a very historic year.
That's great. Now it sounds kind of like this is part of a bigger issue in STEM, the science, technology, and medicine, about women not having recognition and not feeling that that's a viable career choice for them.
Correct. And it was also recognized that many of our young female scientists who are trainees, they tend to drop off early on in their careers. And so we have this real sort of widening gap in females who are older members of the society compared to younger members of the society. So that is an ongoing project to sort of figure out what's going on there. We suspect that it might be that it's related to family building, and when women tend to have careers and then families, and they're trying to raise children, that there may be some conflicts there. But we're trying to make it into a study to really understand it.
Okay, it's great. It's good to see a society that's really taking steps to do this. And one of the common things that I've seen on social media lately has been the issue of childcare at shows.
Yes.
And I saw a post from someone from not even in a radiology field, but she said, I wasn't able to present my poster because there was no there's no childcare at this meeting.
So that's something that we've been very much involved in for many years, and we have tried different options at different meetings. So for us, it's kind of difficult because we're an international society. So providing an on-site childcare with different language capabilities and in different countries and cities around the world has been somewhat of a challenge. And so we have offered childcare on site at prior meetings, but it has been vastly underused, and we've lost quite a bit of money doing it. So we're entertaining other potential options, such as perhaps having grants for people that they can apply for to defray some of the costs of bringing their children. And so this is an active area of interest
Great.
for us.
And it seems like a lot of it is just awareness.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And we need to do a better job, I think, communicating what we're doing in this regard. But anyhow, getting onto the EDI task force, we realized quickly with the women in ISMRM that it was not enough, that we were that there were many other bigger issues that needed to be tackled as well, and looked into. So we decided to increase to the EDI task force.
Okay, great. So what can we see in the year to come? Next year, the meeting will be in Australia.
Right.
And so what can we kind of look forward to over the next year from the EDI task force?
So we are looking at trying to make this a very inclusive and safe environment for everyone to come and share their ideas and their science. We have member-initiated symposia. We have forums that people can come to understand this area better, and we are developing recommendations and going forward as to what a science program should have with respect to EDI.
Very good. Well, we'll look forward to seeing all those initiatives.
Okay.
Thanks for being with us.
Thank you.
Signing off for AntMini.com, my name is Brian Casey.